What is up, good people? How are you doing today? This is Fallout Wood if you're here, and today I'm going to be just doing part 3 to... Okay, hold on here. What if issei was the shield hero? And I finished both of the episodes, so I know what I'm supposed to do. Although right now I haven't watched the anime, so this is a bit tricky for me. But anyway, last time they were in the inn, what's it called? They're getting some sleep, and after remembering bits and pieces of the anime, I found out something that a lot of people didn't quite catch. You see, when Naofumi grabbed the pickaxe, or the ice pick, or the mining pick, it didn't affect him. Yet he was able to stab the Cerberus like it was a weapon. So either that isn't considered to be a weapon, or they did an error on their part. But I'm actually going to let him have a weapon, which is actually just a pickaxe. Now, what do you mean a pickaxe? Well, it's actually going to be made from different material, but it's going to be made out of dragon scales. How does he get that? Well, he just takes off a piece of his armor and just fuses it within it. And there you go. A dragon scaled mining pickaxe. Which is kind of like, which is at least 3 times stronger than normal steel. No, let's say 5 times stronger than normal steel. And let's say it has like a gem on it. It has like a gem on the hilt, so it can be shown that it's actually his. And he can actually use Ascalon, which, if you guys don't know, is the dragon sword, which it does sometimes electrocute freaking issei, because it's still considered to be a weapon. But since it's a part of issei's body, like literally, yeah. But the pickaxe doesn't actually affect him, so that's why he uses it sometimes, and he'll use Ascalon. Now, where we begin is issei and her go hunting. They go try to collect some stuff, and what's it called? They get something to eat. How do I say it? Raftalia. Or did I say something like that? Did I say... Yeah, I said issei, and I said another person. Okay, so issei and Raftalia, they go eat. And if I said that she was grown up because he did something... Well, no, he didn't grow... She didn't grow up, alright? She's still her little self for now. And issei's taking care of her. But one of the people say... We don't serve her kind. We don't serve her kind. And issei's like, come on, man, she's just a kid. Leave her alone. And the not the bar owner. What's it called? The people who are just, what's it called? How do I say it? The people who are just eating there said, yeah, we don't serve her kind. And issei's like, you don't even work here. You eat. That's all you do. I think I've seen you 3 or 4 times over here. Just on the table. And I think you should be getting off the fork. Or I think you should put down the fork. I'm trying to call him fat, alright? That's it. So, he just says, look, nobody's bothering you. Just eat your food and just get out of here. And they still serve him. And they give her the child plate, which is basically a little hamburger. I don't know what they eat. I just give her a hamburger. Anyway, issei's like, every day the food sucks. But here's the thing. He's still a millionaire. Or over there, because guess what? He has the gold shield. Midas's touch. So basically, all the copper turns into gold, all the silvers turn into gold, and if he doesn't have any change, yeah, he's just gonna like say keep it. I don't really need it, and he can basically generate 200 a day. So for the past 8 days, yeah, he's got over 8 times 2, $1,600 or 1,600 gold coins, which you can buy like a little village with that. But anyway, so Issei's done eating, or Talia's done eating, and they go try to collect some, how you say it? Try to collect some minerals and like some stuff like that. So hold on. Perfect. So anyway, Issei is over there. Let's say he's at the smith shop, or the guy who makes armor and weapons. I really forgot his name. But anyway, he buys armor suitable for Raftalia, because most of the armors there that are for women, let's just say it's not like it's rated R. All right, it's rated R stuff. But she just buys some basic armor, and he buys her a good sword. Not only that, he says, "Where do I make magical items?" And the dude's all like, "Just go to this place and take a left, and you'll find them. And Issei's like, "Okay, thank you." So he walks all the way over there, and he meets the magic man, or something like that. And Issei says, "Okay, how do I make magical items and magical potions? Or not magical potions. How do I make magical items and magical, how do I install that into my gear?" And he finds out that this dude was told to be, that kind of guy, the predator. But I don't know if Issei actually... Wait a minute. I don't... Oh, okay, so I forgot now if he actually, if they told about him or not, but let's just say he did, for story's sake. And yeah, the dude's like, ooh. And, dang it. Okay. So, the guy's all like, And he says like, "Yeah, I understand. I know what's called. Why you're looking at me like that? No, I didn't do it. You're not gonna believe me, but you know what? I'm trying to do some business with you. If you don't like that, I'll leave somewhere else." Anyway, he tells him everything about what to do and some magical ores in this mining place. I forgot where it was. I really need to remember again. But anyway, he goes to that village where he saves them in the end. And they tell him about a cave that has all that stuff. So he goes there, gets everything he needs. And mind you, he now has a pickaxe on him, which he's going to turn into a dragon scale pickaxe, because it's the only thing that he has. But he stabs it with it on the two-headed dog a while back. So basically meaning, yeah, that happened. And I'm not gonna... It's going to take like 20 minutes for this video, so yeah. Anyway, Issei fights the dog. He uses Ascalon, and it's electrocuted him of all the times that I need to electrocute him. Why now? But Issei has a pickaxe on his hand. So, he grabs it and slings it into the dog's neck. And he rips out a good chunk of its, skin off of the two-headed dog. Rattali doesn't know what to do. He really oh, how dare he? There'll be hell to pay. Anyway, he's doing that, and the guy, the dog was called not knowing what to do because its brother is dead, but he's still going to attack it. So he does. He's holding. He's on top of Issei, and Issei's about to equip, but then he's thinking that Rattali has to do something in the end. So, with a bunch of convincing and a bit of, trauma to the head, or trauma in her mind, she eventually stabs it. So, now what's going to happen is 2 weeks later, we get to that scene where she's an adult, and Issei becomes a pervert again. Moving on. Oh, and during the 2 weeks, he bought Filo. Filo is becoming much more... Well, she's small. She's a baby chick right now. And she takes care of her and does all that until, let's say, during the time that Mai was going to do all that. And Filo is a bit different. Let's just say she's a bit different. She is a bit different to Issei. Because, if you guys don't know, Filo hates dragons. Or lizards. Or whatever. Issei is a dragon, what's it called? Has dragon armor. She's sometimes conflicted on what she feels about him. Because, since he's wearing that, she's thinking, do I hurt him? Do I not? He's my master, but what the heck? What are you wearing? What's that dragon armor? I thought I was the only thing that you needed for love. Why do you have dragon armor? What the heck? Dragon armor, dragon armor. There you go. Pretty much it. So, Issei takes care of her, and then she becomes a freaking... How do I say it? She becomes a bit more... she becomes bigger. So, basically, she's much more faster. So, during the time that he had to race Mai, well, she loses, but she doesn't lose because she actually she actually loses because of the whole freaking the two ninja ladies. I don't know what to call them. Them killing, not killing. Them saying that what the rules are. Issei actually doing much more better because Filo has a little bit of dragon armor on her. Like I said, freaking what's called the balance breaker has a bit of a different type of, how do I say this, effect on people now. It has an effect on some of the people that he bonds with, or on his shield. So it's basically the most perfect defense with the most perfect offense. So Issei does everything he has to, and then the next day they go to sleep, and Filo's on top of him. She's naked, and he is reminded of Asya because she's blonde, she's short, and he's seen her naked a couple of times. This girl's short, blonde, blue-eyed, naked. He has conflicted feelings. You know why? Because he's still a pervert. But Raftalia finds out who this Raftalia and freaking issei find out who Filo is, and they go off to their next adventure. So I'm gonna leave it off here. I know it's short, but I need to remember. I need to find out what the whole freaking situation was with all of the. I need to rewatch the anime again. So yeah, this is one of the parts that I do know. So you know what? Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah.